Hello, good morning children. Today in this video I am going to explain class 7 civics second chapter role of the government in health. Already in two videos we have learned about the health conditions of India, how it is in public healthcare and private healthcare. Let us learn more about this public and private healthcare services more detailedly. From the above story, you must have understood that we can roughly divide up various healthcare facilities in two categories. You have learned already about Hakim Sheikh, who met with an accident. Okay, how he has taken he was taken to 8 different government hospitals, but there was not enough facilities, so he has gone to a private health hospital. There he got treatment after spending a lot of money. Okay, so that story you must have understood. Maybe you learned how the situation in private healthcare system and a public healthcare system. So these facilities are of two types: public health services and private health facilities. Okay, first one is public health care. Public health care, that means government hospital. Second, private health facilities. Private health facilities. How? In two different fields. In two fields, how these are variated? Let's see. Public health services. Here you have to see. Here this is called public health services. You know, after going to government hospital, we need not to pay much amount. The government doctors will be there. Of course, it will take time, but without spending money, we can get treatment. That's why it is called as public health services. But here, private health facilities. Facilities means in private health facilities, in private system, how much facilities are available. That means here we have to spend money. How much money we will spend, that many facilities are available. Here only you will get the difference here. Okay, now first one is public health services. The public health service is a chain of health centers and hospitals run by the government. So I have said earlier, public health services means chain of government centers, hospitals and health centers. These health centers will be in rural areas, villages. Hospitals will be in towns, cities, district headquarters, like that. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban areas and can also provide treatment to all kinds of problems. So these rural areas health centers and urban areas health hospitals, this is a link of chain that will provide health facilities to both people who are in rural areas and at the same time urban areas only. From common illness to special services. At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. In rural areas, that means in villages, health centers will be there. There will be a nurse and health worker will be there. They are trained in dealing with common illnesses and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health center. So, for some villages, there will be primary health center. So, under the supervision of them, here this health worker and nurse will do treatment to the people in rural areas. So, PHC. PHC means here primary health center. PHC, primary health centers. Okay. Such a center covers many villages in a rural area. Under so many villages, one primary health center will be there. At the district level is the district hospital that also supervises all the health centers. So this PHC covers so many villages, and at the district level there will be a district hospital. It will supervises all these PHCs. Large cities have many government hospitals, such as the one where Aman was taken, and also specialized government hospitals such as the one once in Hakim Sheikh's story. So in this lesson you have learned about Aman and Ramjan. Both of them, Aman as having a poor boy, he has gone to government hospital for treatment of fever, and after 3 days roaming he got one medicine for the fever. And in the Hakim Sheikh's situation also you have learned 8 government hospital he has roamed. All these, that means you have got an idea about these health centers, government hospitals. The health service is called public for many reasons. So why this health service is called public? There are so many reasons are there. Let's see what are they. In order to fulfill its commitment of providing healthcare to all citizens, the government has established these hospitals and health services. Here, what is the aim of the government? To provide health facilities to all the citizens of India. Okay. So, the government has established these government hospitals and PHCs. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we, the public, pay the government as taxes. So, these public health services, these government hospitals also will run by the money of the people only. How we are giving money to the government? We are paying taxes. With the taxes, they are running all the facilities of the government. Large cities have many government hospitals. Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. That's why these facilities are for meant everyone. That means any person can go for the treatment to public health services. That means government hospitals. One of the most important aspects of the public health system is that it is meant to provide quality healthcare services either free or at a low cost, so that even the poor can seek the treatment. So, what is the duty of this government hospital? They have to give treatment at free of cost or at a lower cost to all the citizens. Another important function of public health is to take action to prevent the spread of diseases such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. So, if people are approaching, then only giving treatment, not only this one. These health services have some more duties. They have to take actions so that these diseases, already I have read, okay, cholera, chikungunya, malaria, diphtheria, diarrhea, all these diseases should not spread. So, the necessary actions also should be taken by these government hospitals only. This has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise it is not effective. So, government has to work together with the people to keep the people free of illness. For example, when taking up a campaign to see that mosquitoes do not breed in water coolers, rooftops, etc., this has to be done for all houses in the area. So, fogging, everything. For the prevention of these mosquitoes, it is the duty of the government to spread to spread some medicine, okay, and to provide campaigns, awareness programs. This is the duty of the government hospitals only. Recall the case of Hakim Sheikh. Would you like to know what the court said in this case? According to our constitution, so already you know, after getting treatment from the private hospital, after coming out of the hospital, Hakim Sheikh and that Paschim Banga Mazdoor Samiti, these two, they together they have filed a case against the public health services in West Bengal. So in that case, the government, the court has given the judgment. Let's see what it given. According to our constitution, it is the primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide healthcare facilities to all. So, the total responsibility is public healthcare services only. They have to provide health facilities to all the citizens of the country. The government must safeguard the right to life of every person. The court said that the difficulty that Hakim Sheikh had to face could have cost him his life. So here the court warned the government, because he has spent 14 hours without treatment. So it would cost his life also. That means he may have lost his life also in that if he did not get the treatment means. If a hospital cannot provide timely medical treatment to a person, it means that this protection of life is not being given. So we are having right to life in fundamental rights. If government is unable to provide health facilities to people, means that comes under the violation of the rights, and that is the fault of the government also. The court also said that it was the duty of the government to provide the necessary health services, including treatment in emergency situations. So government said, the court said, it was the duty of the government to provide the necessary health services, including treatment in emergency cases. Means it is the duty of the public healthcare services to provide enough sufficient proper treatment to the people. Hospitals and medical staff must fulfill their duty of providing the necessary treatment. Hakim Sheikh was denied treatment at various government hospitals. Therefore, the court asked the state government to give him the money that he had spent on his treatment. So what the court said, whatever the money he had spent in private hospital, that amount should be refunded to him by the government of West Bengal. That is the judgment of the court. So this is about public health services. Now let's see private health facilities. Okay, private health facilities. So what the court said, the government should pay money whatever he spent on his treatment. Who? Hakim Sheikh. That money should be refunded to Hakim Sheikh. That is the judgment of the court. Why? Because here that West Bengal government has failed there in Hakim Sheikh's situation in not providing proper health facilities to its citizens. That's why court ordered them. Okay, next, private health facilities. There is a wide range of private health facilities that exist in our country. A large number of doctors run their own private clinics. You know, in each colony, in each main road, there are so many hospitals. In the rural areas, one finds registered medical practitioners. Registered medical practitioners means RMP. Registered medical practitioners. Okay, in rural areas, these RMPs will be there. Yes or not? So, they will provide health facilities to rural people. Urban areas have a large number of doctors, many of them providing specialized services. There are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. So, all those who have studied their medicine course, they will, with the permission of the government, they can set up their own hospitals and they will provide health facilities to people. Facilities, not service. They will, for the consultation also, they will ask us some amount, how much money we will spend, that much treatment we will get from these public health facilities. There are hospitals and nursing homes that are privately owned. There are many laboratories that do tests and offer special facilities such as X-ray, ultrasound, etc. So, in Ramjan's case, you have learned, his father has taken him to a big corporate hospital. Everything is there, only laboratories are there, nurses are providing facilities, and within hours he has taken the report from the test, and there only doctor has given so many medicines also. So, all these private hospitals provide these many facilities. There are also shops from where we buy medicine. So in those hospitals only medical shops will be there. There only we can buy medicine also. As the name suggests, private health facilities are not owned or controlled by the government. These are not owned by the government. Unlike the public health services, in private facilities, patients have to pay a lot of money for every service that they use. You know, already in Ranjan case for fever, how much he has spent? 3,500. So, whatever we will keep money, that many facilities we will get. Today, the presence of private facilities can be seen all around. You know, already you are observing so many hospitals near our surroundings. In fact, now there are large companies that run hospitals and some are engaged in manufacturing and selling medicines. You know, already in private sector, in this private healthcare, so many big corporate companies involved in this health sector, and some companies they will provide, they will prepare, manufacture medicines also. Medical shops are found in every corner of the country. Medical shops are also there in each road. Yeah? There are so many, 10, 15 shops will be there for every road. Okay. So, this much have spread these private health facilities. Now, healthcare and equality. Okay. About this healthcare and equality, I will explain you in the next video. Till now, I hope you understood this lesson, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.